KUSI News, Turko Files.
Owners of commercial sport fishing boats on Mission Bay called KUSI's Michael Turko when they got bad news from the new owners of a big hotel.
Turko says the Hyatt Islandia changed hands 2 years ago, and it's now the Hyatt Regency, and they are evicting the sport fishing boats.
The new owners of the Hyatt are spending big bucks on renovation, and that's a good thing. But now they're trying to eliminate a public sport fishing dock behind the hotel that's been there since before the hotel was built. The dock sits on city land, but half a dozen big fishing operations say they've been told, take a hike. Big commercial sport fishing boats like these have been based right here for generations. It's now called Mission Bay Sport Fishing. Frank Diana took over a slip 6 months ago.
They negotiated terms and bringing me over to this landing, and now they're telling me I have to leave. And I did everything. I put everything I had into making my business here at Mission Bay Sport Fishing.
Ernie Prieto skippers another big sport fishing boat, and he's being kicked out too. In fact, all 5 of the remaining boats got eviction notices from the Hyatt's new management.
There's been a sport fishing dock within 50 yards of this pier since Quivira Basin was dredged, since before Mission Bay was completed, since the mid-50s.
And now they're trying to shut you guys out.
They're trying to move us out because I personally believe we don't fit the image that they are trying to portray.
The fishing offices and tackle shop were recently converted into a yuppie bagel bar.
I represent 3 fishing groups, Oceanside, Escondido, and Rancho Bernardo, and there's about 1,600 people that are going to be out of this landing.
Insiders say the Hyatt wants to boost revenue with more private boat slips and trendy tourist rentals.
Eliminate the sport fishing boats and be able to have for their guests sea-doos, kayaks, that type of thing.
So this would essentially become private?
That's correct. It's terrible for them to do that to the residents of San Diego.
This entire operation is on city property leased to the Hyatt. City Council member Kevin Faulkner is getting involved.
I'd love to have them stay right where they are. Right here at the Hyatt. Right here. And I'm also looking to talk to neighbors next door. I really want to find the best solution that's possible.
The fishermen say if they get kicked out of the Hyatt, they may have to leave Mission Bay altogether. The only other sport fishing dock is here at Seaforth Marina, half a mile away, but they don't have room for all the boats that are docked at the Hyatt right now. And there's more. Sal Diana's family has been involved in sport fishing since the days of the tuna boats. He says Coastal Commission regulations prohibit kicking them out.
Coastal Commission lists recreation and sports fishing as one of the uses that needs to be protected.
And provided to the public.
And provided to the public, yes. And it specifically says that you cannot reduce it and you can't replace it with anything else.
And he says the Hyatt's lease with the city includes sport fishing operations. They're required to provide sport fishing here.
Correct.
Well, obviously that's an issue that the city staff is looking into now and one that I've asked some questions about, and so I'm looking forward to getting those answers.
No one from the Hyatt was available for an on-camera interview. On the telephone, their general manager told me evicting the sport fishing boats was a business decision due to tough economic times. He says it was okayed by the city's Real Estate Assets Department and that he was unaware of the Coastal Commission regulations. I'm Michael Turko, only on KUSI News.
And still ahead in the